Hi class, we need to take a look at a section that has the primary focus of integrating, functions that are composed of trig identities, or in this case, trig functions. So take a look at this problem, and the book actually does one very similar to this one. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put all the identities or formulas that I'm using on these problems. There is multiple ways on approaching them as long as you justified, and I want to see like what formula you're actually using. So for this particular one, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get rid of that constant 4, and I'm going to basically put it to the side. So this is equivalent to 4 integral of 0 to technically pi of the cosine squared of x dx. Now, on any formula that you're using, I want to see basically what you're using in terms of an identity, and mostly all of these are going to use a formula or an identity that's going to help us evaluate the integral. So in this case, it is proper to use the following identity. So this will be that the cosine squared of, let me write it with x's. So of x, this is equal to 1 plus the cosine of technically 2x divided by 2. So this is an identity that you probably saw a long time ago. And in this case, we're going to actually use this to justify our main results. So let me box it in. And I need you to take into account how many formulas we're using. All the identities will be provided. You just need to know when to use what. So in this case, I'm just going to say that this is going to be equivalent to 4 times the integral from 0 to technically pi. Then our actual cosine squared, it's going to be replaced by 1 plus technically the cosine of 2x divided by 2. And then we still have the dx. For this particular one, it may just be easier if we technically separate it as two separate integrals. And don't forget about the actual 4. So we technically still have, this is 4 times, and let me just put a huge parenthesis so that we don't forget about that value. And this is from 0 to technically pi of the values of a half. This case dx. Oh, you know what? I think it's easier if I just extract the actual 2 and put it on the outside of the actual integral. And this way we're not dealing with the 1/2. So in this case, this will just be dx. This is over 2. And then we can rewrite this one. So this will be dx plus the integral from 0 to pi, and we don't have the 2 at the bottom anymore. It was extracted out of the entire 1 plus cosine of 2x. So we just have the actual cosine of 2x, technically dx, and all of this quantity is going to be multiplied by the 2. No longer the actual, no longer the 4. So this is equivalent to 2. And at this point, I'm just going to put the parentheses. Let me integrate dx. So you would just have x evaluated from 0 to pi plus the integral of cosine of 2x. We're going to get a sine of 2x divided by 2 evaluated from 0 to technically pi. And then in this case, this is going to be 2. We're technically evaluating pi minus 0 plus sine of 2 times pi, technically over 2 minus the sine of, 2 times 0 over 2. And this one's going to go to 0. This one's going to go to 0. And to simplify this actual integral, we're just going to end up with the values of 2. And then inside of the actual, brackets here, we just have the pi. So this specific one ended up simplifying to the values of 2 pi. That would be our final answer. Like I said, in this case, this is the actual identity that helps us evaluate this specific integral.